Hello everyone and welcome back to Unorthoblocks. So we were gonna build an Enderman farm today, but something happened, as always. And the something that happened is that I kind of already built it. I had recorded all of it. I had recorded everything I'd done, but the app I used to kind of hide some of the background noise in my room decided it wanted to put a voice modulator on. So all of that footage is useless because that voice modulator is really annoying and also kind of difficult to understand because of how loud it is. But, you know, I've built multiple Enderman grinders, so I figured I could just give you guys the details and it would be a little simple. So basically, I went 31 in each direction, including forward. I used a bunch of birch wood because we had it. Then this glass tube is 41 blocks above the hoppers. So the hoppers sit at 51. That goes all the way up to, what is it, 92, something like that. There's a full level enchanter. There was some shulkers over here and an infinite water source. And then there's just two observers facing into each other, which then power a dispenser system, which gets rid of all of the ender pearls. It's fairly simple. I wish I could have shown you guys me building it, but this thing does work incredibly well. I've already repaired most of my stuff, so let me just show you. It's quite good at what it does. This one, normally the ones I build are 5 wide, but I went for a slightly smaller design because I wanted to be able to just swing in the middle and hit everyone. So I went for a 2x3 rather than the 2x5 I normally build, and it worked out pretty well. And you do pick up some ender pearls, but there's not much I can do about that because you need to be able to swing. I could do like fences or something, but I think people are gonna want some ender pearls anyway, so might as well leave it. But yeah, so today instead, what I'm gonna do right now off camera is I need to label all 150 of our chests, and then I need to put everything away into their proper chests, so that way we can start working a bit more on our storage room, getting it finished off, polished off, and then we can start working on some different projects, one of which I gotta run it by the community, but I kind of want to terraform this entire end island. I want to dig it into the obsidian circle, and then I want to do terraforming inside of that, and also I had to cover this entire area with water because I built that a little too close, but whatever. But yeah, I kind of want to do a big circle, and then I'm going to terraform some like end terrain, build like an end city and stuff. I think it'd be really cool. I do need to run it by the community members though, because I'm sure people are going to want to help if I do get approval. And it is a sort of thing I have to get approval for because this is a community type area. What is this? Do not use portal along Z0 with the Rose Farm soon. Hither. Oh, that's nerd. No one but nerd would use the word hither. Alrighty, so it has been a few hours, as you can tell by my XP level, since I recorded that last clip, and that's because I have been gathering tons of stone. Yeah. So we need 62 shulkers worth of stone, and I've gotten a decent start. But luckily for me, our buddy DatNerd has 40 shulkers worth of stone he's willing to sell me. The only problem is, I told him I'd give him 360 diamonds. Now, I know that's a very steep price, but I'm going to do it because it's going to save me a week's worth of digging, and I'm probably going to need to dig up more anyway, so it's going to save me a ton of time. And the reason we need all this stone is because last night, after I built the Enderman farm, I went to bed in real life, and I had this idea, and that idea is going to require a lot of work, but I think it's really going to be worth it. I don't know if I'm going to start it in this episode, but I think I might. So my idea is that we're going to put this build on hold for now. I might clean off the top at some point because it looks kind of dumb, but that's going to get put on hold for now. We're going to start focusing more on this area. Now, I know we back in, what was it, episode 8? We paid Tobster and Nano to start doing some terraforming work, and they've done a really good job, don't get me wrong. but they've both become very busy with college, which is fair. I understand that. But this area needs some loving. I don't think we're going to work on this bit necessarily today or even in the next episode, but the exterior of the base needs some love. We've done a lot of love on the interior. Now it's time to give the outside a bit of love. I want to build a mountain range going all the way around this area. So like this would be the path. So it would go here, it would hit this island, come down this way, probably not hit that island, come around this way to about, where was the spot I marked? I think it's about here, because we're going to build a big tower in this area. That's a different story. And then it's going to curve all the way back around. I want to build my own little world, so to speak. I want to build a big mountain range that sort of separates this area off from the rest of the world. And I think it's going to be really cool. It's probably going to collide with this island, kind of cut it in half, and then go around again. It's going to look really cool by the time I'm done. Did I ever? Yeah, I did. I was going to say, did I ever finish the underwater part of this? Yes, I did. I think I might come back and touch this up again at some point. I'm not sure how much I like it. But I did this bit of terraforming myself. So underwater terraforming we can do. I just haven't done it. Ooh, I tried underwater. That's weird. But yeah, so mountain range. That's the idea. I'm really excited. I had a similar idea at some point, but it wasn't going to be to this scale. But we need, roughly speaking, 106,000 blocks of stone. And I don't even think that's going to be enough. I think we might actually need another 50,000 at some point. But for now, we're going to get started with 106,000. And then we're also going to need a lot of grass, which won't be as hard to accumulate. And I won't need as much. Probably about 10 shulkers of grass. That won't be too hard. Just go find a plains biome and go nuts with a silk touch shovel, which I still need to have. Because I don't have one, because I broke my other one. Because I'm dumb. But now we have the Enderman grinder, so I can repair stuff easily. And I did gather about 18 boxes of shulkers. 18 boxes of shulkers, yeah. I gathered about 18 boxes of stone over here, digging out this massive pit. And it's actually, I think this one was 8. I think I already had another 8, actually, now that I say that. But yeah, so we will probably come back to this hole, because I need andesite and stuff, and this is a really good place to get andesite. But yeah, so I was obliterating this hole for a while, and then I got the idea to just try to use my capitalist charms to buy my way into what I need. And we have a lot of andesite and gravel and dirt in here now. So we can also use a lot of dirt in the mountains and stuff. But we're probably also going to have maybe a few snowy peaks. I don't know yet. Depends on how high I build it. But I have to account for the underwater bit. So it's been kind of rough doing the math for that, because the terrain isn't even underwater. It's not flat or anything. Like, I got hills right here. This hill's probably going to be part of it. But I think it's going to work out. I think it's for the best, because it's a really cool idea. And I don't think this is going to get much taller. We're going to do the forest on top, and I'm going to do a big custom tree probably. And that's going to look dope. And then we're going to build a bridge this way to a tower that I have some ideas for, but I'm not sure. I think I'm going to put all my auto farms in it. Like all my auto food farms and stuff. Maybe a villager breeder. All that good stuff. And also probably a creeper farm, because I need gunpowder quite badly. So I stopped buying rockets, because I spent a lot of diamonds on buying rockets. Oh yeah, I also moved all the stuff into chests. I forgot to mention that. I sorted most of my stuff except for these few shulkers here that I have not yet sorted. Those are all toaster and nano stuff that they have left here. And yeah, I still haven't got rid of this either. But yeah, so I went through, I sorted everything. Everything's gotten sorted. We have a few things. Everything's really spread out at the moment. I put dyes here, but then I also went and did I didn't realize I did that. I actually have all the colored things. So I have stained glass, I have stained glass, I have wool, and then I have all the dyes. And then I have a bunch of blocks over there. So yeah, that's what we are looking at today. So I need to go mining quite aggressively. I already have, I think I gathered about 100 diamonds today, but it is 1:30 a.m. so I might just go to bed. And I will pick this up tomorrow, get some mining done. Hopefully we can buy that stone and get the mountain range marked out. Yeah. This is a long clip. I need to explain some things, huh? Alright. And we're gonna go to the next clip in 3. That's stupid. Why am I... Why am I wasting your time?
Hi.
I'm gonna be so broke after this. I spent the last 2 hours gathering the last of the diamonds. Alrighty, so after that deal that was 100 times worse than the Louisiana purchase, we need a good way to get tons of stone, and I've decided that the best way to do that is going to be to build a stone generator. Now, I've never done this before, but I did come across Il-Mango's design in my research, so I think we're going to go with that one because it seems to be the best that I can find at the moment. So what we need to do is start building our sort of stone generation system itself, and then we need to build the collection system. So it's like so. Alrighty, so now I am just adding the last bits of water, like so. And then we can go ahead and add another layer onto this one. And I think that should be all set. We are going to actually bring these up one more as well, just to be safe. I don't think it's necessary, but I'm going to do it anyway. And then we're going to add our lava. You just need to place a bucket of lava in the middle, and you should see that it will spread out very, very slowly and create a bunch of stone. And it should only actually go to the edges, so we should be fine. Yeah. So you don't actually need to do these end caps like I did. I just felt like it, just to be somewhat consistent. Squid. There we go. That looks nice and pretty. I like that a lot. And now we need to work on this system right here, which is going to be activating the pistons. Now this next bit, I don't fully understand it because I'm not a redstone engineer. But we need to do 2 ticks here, and then the rest are all going to be on 3 ticks. There is 11 repeaters in total, so 7 glass blocks. You don't have to be glass, but I just use glass. So 7 here, 4 here. They're going to come this way into this block, then they're going to hit that, and the rest of these are all going to be on max pulse. And this is done apparently to just make sure that the blast resistance of the blocks is as low as possible while they're in motion. So that way we make sure we blow up the most possible stone with the TNT we're going to be using. And that should be that bit all set. Now we need to do our actual activation to make sure that the TNT drops every 3 times that these pistons fire. The next step here is to bring the sort of pulse system we have going on here out one from the repeaters. I almost said hoppers. And we're going to put that into a sticky piston here that's going to have a block in front of it, a solid block. That's very, 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 very important. It needs to be so wool because I feel like it. And then we do that over to here with another sticky piston. It's pretty obvious to see what's happening here. No, it's not. I don't know what's happening here. Actually, you know what? I think I do. It's going to be a 1-tick pulse that spits this out, and then it's going to pull it again. So every 3 times that those pistons fire, we should end up getting a pulse this way. And now we need to build the actual TNT dropping system. So the next step is to do a system like this with 4 blocks of glass right in front of the whole block system we got here. I'm not going to bother getting those. And then we need 8 more repeaters. And you should use a block of higher blast resistance. If you want to be extra safe, you should use obsidian, but I'm just going to go with stone because it has a fairly high blast resistance. Then this one's going to be set back twice, and then the rest are going to be all maxed out. Like so. And just to be clear, I'm only building half of Il-Mango's design. I'm not actually going to be building the other half of this because I don't need that much stone per se. And also, I don't think I can build a smelting system that keeps up with that anyway. But this should be good enough for our needs because I will let it run. It's supposed to make 120,000 an hour, so half should make 60,000, and that's how much we basically just bought. So I think this will be fine, and we can also sell stone. We can make a stone shop, which is probably what we'll do with most of our excess. But I have a lot of terraforming and building that needs to be done, so we're gonna need a ton of stone anyway. But for now, so now that we have that, we have to build the actual TNT duper, and I don't know how to build one of those. I've never done it before. So I was actually wrong about our next step, and it's to, what is it? What am I trying to say here? We have to build an on-off switch. which is going to be like this. You need to put a repeater into this middle thing, and then you're going to build a clock around it. Except all of these are going to be on max, and then this one's going to be on 2. There's a lot of 2s in this build for some reason. Need something like that, and then we also need that, and then we need that, and then we need that. So this should give us a simple on-off system, but I don't have any sticks to make a lever, so I need to make sticks. You're also gonna need a dead coral fan for a TNT duper. I don't know. I've never built one, so I don't know why exactly that's what we need in our lives, but apparently we do. No one thought to ever question why we would need dead coral to make a TNT duper. They never stopped to question if they should. Where'd my stick go? Did I drop my what is it? Did I drop my stick to make something else? I might be the dumbest human alive. Now we get to make a TNT duper, which I have never done, so prepare for me to constantly alt-tab and look at the tutorial, because I don't know what I'm doing. I've never, ever built something like this at all, ever. I'm not a redstone guy, I'm a buildy guy, but we need lots of stone to do my buildy stuff. So, yeah. We need that, and then we need... I forgot to make TNT. I have everything to make the TNT, I just didn't make the TNT. TNT, dynamite, TNT. So do that, and then we gotta do. I need to shift like that. Then we do glass here, then. I think that should be all set now. Now we just need to build our collection system, and then we can have a splendid time. However, I am going to save that collection system and our smelter system for the next episode, because we are actually out of time. This video is probably already longer than I want it to be, and I definitely know it's at the time period I like to stay around. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. As much as this wasn't a very normal episode for me, I hope that you at least learned something. As much as I did. I learned a lot today. I forgot to break the scaffolding up there. Well, I'll fix that for next episode. Bye-bye!